Hi everyone and welcome to today's video. Today we have Chris Murphy, current US Senator from the great state of Connecticut, running against Donald Trump, the incumbent president from the great state of New York. We already filled the states, safe states for Chris Murphy and safe states for Donald Trump, and we have 182 electoral votes for Chris Murphy to 159 for Donald Trump. Now let's fill some other states that Donald Trump will carry easily in this election, and they are some South states like South Carolina, Arizona, and a state like Indiana. The reason behind this cause is because Donald Trump's approval rating is pretty high there, especially in Indiana and South Carolina, and these states will not flip in the immediate future, in my opinion, even though Chris Murphy is quite a strong candidate for the Democratic Party. On the contrary, Chris Murphy will hang on some states that Hillary Clinton carried in 2016, and they are New Mexico, Colorado, Virginia, and especially Minnesota. Minnesota hasn't voted Republican since the Nixon landslide in 1972, and the other three states, New Mexico, Colorado, and Virginia, are turning more Republican in this last three elections. So I think Murphy will hang on to the states very easily. Now let's go over these two northeastern states. The state of Maine will go Democratic except for the 2nd district, while the state of New Hampshire is pretty a toss-up in every election, and we'll talk about it later. So now let's go into the leaning and likely categories. New Hampshire and Maine. New Hampshire will go likely to the Democratic Party, and also Maine's 2nd congressional district, because with a candidate like Chris Murphy, it's very likely that he could hold on to these states whose voters can appeal to a candidate from New England. So Chris Murphy will hang on these states, and also some Rust Belt states like Pennsylvania and Michigan, which will go likely to his column. While Ohio, I think that Ohio is pretty solid for Trump, but with Chris Murphy as a candidate, these voters can appeal to this Democratic nominee, and so 18 electoral votes leaning in the Democratic column. And the same I think about Wisconsin and Iowa. I think Chris Murphy could flip Iowa, and this state could return to be a swing state, even though he's now classified as leaning Republican. Another leaning Republican state is North Carolina, but I think that Chris Murphy will not win South Carolina, and so 15 electoral votes likely for Donald Trump, while he could hang on slightly on Florida. Finally, we have Nevada and Nebraska's 2nd congressional district. So as Obama won it, I think that also Chris Murphy could slightly hold on to Nebraska's 2nd congressional district. Nevada is a pretty democratic state recently, so I leave as a likely for Chris Murphy. On the final electoral map, we have 333 electoral votes for Chris Murphy to 205 for Donald Trump. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoy this projection, and please consider subscribing to my channel. Thanks for watching again, and stay tuned for the video in the future.